our swim run gift guide for the special swim runner in your life. And again, if you're holding up a mirror, just looking at yourself, that's fine. Hook yourself up. Love thyself.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself. Treat
yourself.
yourself. And we wish you all a wonderful holiday. Make sure you get those orders in because, Christmas is around the corner and stuff. So if you're trying to get something under the tree, you definitely want to make sure you place your order, especially if something's coming from Sweden.
Welcome to the Low Tide Boys, a Swim Run podcast. I'm Chip.
And I'm Chris, and this is episode 259 of the show. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, everyone. Happy Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, whatever you observe. Festivus, for sure. We wanted to share this week our Low Tide Boys holiday gift guide for the special swim runner in your life. And you might need to hold up a mirror to look at yourself. It's all good. It's all good. Now, if you're a loved one whose video on YouTube or audio on whatever podcast platform we listen to may have sent this to you to listen, you're in good hands because we'll make sure that special swim runner in your life is going to get exactly what they deserve.
Yes, don't worry, we got you. We got you. And this, if you're like, my family's like, what do we get, Chipper? Blah, blah. Package this up, send in the YouTube link. Here you go. Even some visual aids as well to help with some of the gifts. And should be a good one and a fun one.
Yeah, this is very much a show and tell episode, so make sure you check out the episode on YouTube if you want to see the goodies that we have to share, and make sure to like and subscribe and do all that stuff because it really helps other people find the show. But to get started, Chipper, it's always kind of anytime we're coming up with lists, I feel like we're just kind of making it up as we go along. So we came up with a couple categories that we thought made sense for no other reason. That's like, hey, when we're thinking about this the other day, we're like, hey, how about these categories? Sounds good. So we're going to start with the stocking stuffer gift for that special swim runner in your life.
Stocking stuffer, I think we're kind of calling, sub $50 range. Maybe you throw a couple of these smallish things depending on your budget. They're, I think, a perfect and a stocking stuffer gift that I have asked for many times is nutrition. Because stocking stuffers to me are always one of these things that it's kind of like you like socks and underwear. You don't like buying them for yourself, but you also need them. You need nutrition. You need fuel. So there's no better fuel than Precision Fuel and Hydration here. This is the Chipper, the 90 pack. I love using these on long runs and during swim runs. Chris prefers the 30, a little bit more manageable, TSA friendly as well. And then they also have the caffeine version. Good time to stock up. PFH, you can save 15% with code LOWTIDE24.
That's right.
They 15 packs, 30 packs, send them a box and that'll get them through, through their winter training sessions.
If you got big stockings, then definitely some of those 30 packs. But PFH also has a lot of other products. They have apparel, obviously.
Yep.
Thank you, PFH, for sending this over. They also have these interesting soft flasks, which are really good with the small nozzle. If you're a big fan of the show, we've done a lot of content on making sure you have a small nozzle for your soft flasks. Same thing, they have sodium products. So if you want to just take salt tabs, it's good. In addition to their
powder drink mix
hydration stuff. So go to pfh.com, LOWTIDE24 to get your stuff there. But there are other things that swim runners are always in need of. One of our favorites is 2 Toms Extra. We've been calling it Extreme for a long time, and Chipper and I, before we started airing, we're like, is it always called Extra or was it Extreme? And we're just saying it was Extreme. I don't know. But 2 Toms Extra works really well. Very practical to carry with you. We've been using it for years and perfect for stuffing stuffers.
Yeah. Great lube for, prevent as much as you can chafing, around your neck, arms and stuff. If your swim runner in your life has I did this race, but I got a nasty, rug, wetsuit burn, 2 Toms Extra.
Yeah. And pro tip, apply it to your suit the night before.
And second pro tip, if you have a sleeveless suit, we heard from Helen of ARC, CEO of ARC, apply the lube to the bib as well if you would like to potentially avoid some chafing on the bib piece there. That's going to be...
Pro tip number 3. Yeah, so if you're getting chafing with your sleeveless suit, the bib might have like some ribbing. I don't know what it's called. What's it called? Piping. Piping along. So you can actually cut that out. This is a pro tip from Marcus Barton. That can be one of the things that causes friction if the piping is rubbing up against you. So
I have another pro tip.
Oh, damn.
If you are getting chafing that way, wear a suit with the sleeves.
Yeah,
that will help.
for sure.
That
for
will help
sure.
avoid.
What else we have, Chipper?
Well, Chris, I know. Well, I'll let you take this one since you're a big fan of the Surf Ears.
Yes.
They have the 4.0 version out now.
Yeah, they're out now. They were cool enough to send us a new pair, which is frankly the least they could do. Yeah, so it looks like this. Comes on a little lanyard. It's great. You can take the lanyard off if you just want to stick these in your ears, but great for being able to listen to your partner, plus keep water out if that's an issue, especially in cold water, and prevent things like surfer's ears and things like that, which is you don't want.
Yeah, and they work in the lap pool, open water, all sorts of things there. Stocking stuffers, always a good thing to get some of those things that you might not use on a regular basis for every swim run or every workout, but a good time to try to secure some of these things that are very much nice to haves. And we're putting the sort of the neoprene arc halo band in there. There are other ones available, but that's something that's, going to run you around $20. But, it's one of those things you'll be glad that you have it when you need it, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Very, very tiny. Every time we've done Utila, we've just folded it up and put it somewhere on our person during the race, because if all hell breaks loose and we're out there and we're getting cold, at least we can kind of put something on that will help us.
And if you roll it just right, it's basically the size of a dolma.
Ooh. So not Swedish, Mediterranean dolma, but still equally.
Yeah, would be the Swedish equivalent. Yeah, like a couple Swedish meatballs, kind of like end to end.
That's from IKEA.
Yeah.
Swedish.
It's
Yes. So Chris loves his Surf Ears. I'm a big fan of the shark spit. You might be wondering, what the hell is shark spit, Chipper? Well, as you know, I have been a long-time chronic sufferer of foggy goggle syndrome, and nothing puts me in a worse way during a race when your goggles fog up and you're like, don't know where it's going, a la Folsom Swim Run this year where I was veering wildly off course like Magellan. Shark spit is a little solution, $7 on Amazon. Spray one spray in each of your goggle eyeballs, rub it around, let it dry, buff it out in the morning. I've been doing this, before a race, the night before, I'll spray that in there and then be good as gold come race day. And then during regular swimming, I'll kind of refresh my goggles maybe once a month or once every, 10 or whatever swims it until it kind of wears off. But a great thing to have for anyone that dislikes foggy goggle syndrome like myself.
Yeah, so that's it for our stocking stuffers. Obviously, there's stuff we miss. If there's some super special product we are totally glossing over, let us know or forgetting about. The next category we thought would be cool would be, what do you give the swimrunner who has everything? Now, that would certainly be one of the cases where we're looking in the mirror and it's like, what is it that we don't need but want and need because we want it, kind of thing. And certainly, right up there is, you can always give the gift of race entries.
Yeah, that's what a great gift for a partner. Also can come across as a very strong hint for where you want to race next year. Hey, Chris, I got us a race entry to Catalina, La Catalina.
Yeah,
there certainly would be a fun time. Also, something, if you want to gift a race entry, you can give it and say, hey, I'll be your partner too. So you can go in there, get someone new into the sport there. That's certainly one. Always obviously support your local races or tackle one of the ones out there as well.
Yeah, I think another one, again, this is one, it's like, if you already have everything, maybe the one thing you don't have is some carbon fiber goodness. And honestly, we can't have enough carbon fiber in our lives. And we can't recommend highly enough Frank Paddle. These are the Blue Steel Pros.
Blue Steel Pros, the newest hotness from Frank Paddle, carbon fiber.
Stiff as a board.
Stiff as a board. They got some proprietary sort of straps and everything going on here. We've been using Frank Paddles for 4 or 5 years now. And yeah, they've never let us down, only made us faster.
Yes. And a great company, supports small businesses and all that stuff. Frederica, who runs that shop, is amazing and a good friend of ours. And happy to support them. Another one, it's like, again, it's like, hey, Chipper, what don't you need that you want? And then because you want it, you need it.
Yeah.
That would be the gift that really keeps on giving, and that's a new suit.
Oh my gosh.
I just got, talk about things I don't need. For Arc Sports' Black Friday sale, I got another VIG suit because they were 50% off. And, that's like a strike. No, it's okay. No, that's a strike price for me if you see it that cheap. So yeah, a suit is always a good thing to do. And a little bit pro tip, like we're in the off season. If your loved one, and again, this could be you looking at yourself in the mirror, you should really be inspecting your gear to see what you need. If you need to repair the suit, you got holes, you got whatever, you want to upgrade. Now's a great time to do it so you can test and practice before swim run season 2025. And a new suit is great. It's a great gift.
Yeah. So maybe the swim runner in your life they just have the one sort of do it all suit. Maybe you get them something a little bit on the warmer end, like the Orno X, or maybe the VIG if they're doing more warm weather races. Mm-hmm. Also, if you have decided, much like Chris and myself, okay, this suit is ready to be not demoted, but sent on to the practice suit area. And then we want to promote suits to the race suit arena. So a good opportunity to do that as well. Obviously, we're big fans of Arc. You can't really go wrong with any of their suits there. They have the duty suits, more of a beefy training suit, perhaps. Really, honestly, you can't really go wrong with anything from the Arc website, to be totally honest with you.
For sure. The last one on this list, I'm going to tee this one up for you, Chipper, because I actually thought I didn't think about this at all, and you added it to our shared Apple Note, on our script for the episode, and that's investing in yourself, really.
Oh, yes. So, I have on here getting a swim stroke analysis done. So, we had Brenton Ford on from Effortless Swimming. He offers a stroke analysis package, if you will. There's other swim coaches around, but get someone at your pool to record you, and you kind of send it in, and they'll give you training, like what sort of drills to do to improve your swim stroke, to make yourself more efficient as a swimmer, or if some drills and things to do there. Certainly, I know when I have this done and I examine, I feel like I am doing that correctly. But when you see it on video, you're like, oh, wow, I really, really am not doing that first.
Yeah, it's a great way to practice some self-humility, to send in your stroke analysis and be like, you suck.
But it's a good way to kind of measure, we've done it, we've had it done a few different times, and it's cool to see how much it's changed and how much things have improved or over the years. So yeah, that's a great gift there that keeps on giving, potentially.
Yeah, our next category of swim run gifts, or gifts in general, is the gift of technology. Now, you might think, hey, swim run, we're supposed to be connecting with nature and all that good stuff. And
true.
You do that. But that doesn't mean that technology can't be your friend. And top on that list for us is, got more show and tell, Form goggles. This is such a great training tool, training technology for the pool. You can use it in open water. It has swim straight technology, so it'll actually help you swim straighter in open water, which is important. But we've been using these now for pretty much like a year straight.
Yeah. Every swim.
Because we got them for each other last Christmas.
Yeah, that's right. That's how we first came across these. We had just talked with the swim wizard himself from Tower 26, Jerry Garcia, and he was highly recommended.
Jerry
Rodriguez. Sorry. Hey, deadheads. Jerry Rodriguez. How did I
don't know, man. Hey, man, you just got Jerry on the brain.
Yeah. But anyway, we got the Form goggles as a sort of gag gift, not gag gift, but like, oh, here, we'll just each get this for each other. And I didn't really anticipate how much that we would just be in love with these things. And Chris, you've been using the training plans. It's so, we have episodes about this, but Form goggles, definitely a little bit of an investment, but highly worth it. And it just makes your swim situation more pleasurable and enjoyable every stroke.
Yes, that's what you want. You want it to be pleasurable and enjoyable for sure. And forget about being able to remember swim lengths because you'll lose all ability to know how much yardage you've done because it just tells you. It's great. It's
And
fantastic.
it measures your heart rate and all sorts of stuff. They are running mega holiday sales right now. Amazon, directly from the site, they have the one version of the goggle, which doesn't have the heart rate monitor, and then the version 2 that does have the heart rate monitor. I think at least $50 off the goggles there, and I think it comes with a couple free months, if not a year, free of the coaching platform as well. So really going to help the swim runner in your life get through the swim sets this winter and beyond. There.
Yeah, I mean, next on the list is GPS stuff. So obviously, we're all
upgrade that watch, baby.
Yeah, if you're ready for it, that's a great gift. If you really want to sort of wow your partner, throw a Garmin Phoenix, 8. I don't even know what they're at now.
I think it's an 8. Yeah.
Yeah, throw that at them. They'll
be your partner for at least the next year.
You'll win Christmas, let's put it, or you'll win the holidays, let's put it that way. So that's always something to check out if you want to improve your data recording stuff. And then finally, for the gift of technology is we put down Theragun, which is something that we take when we go to races. It's it's a sort of a what's it called?
A percussion
massage instrument. Theragun is just one of the brand names, but it's really just one of these like massage guns. They make some that are pretty portable that you can just throw in your luggage. We've certainly taken them to races, and it's just a good thing to just kind of get your body ready for performance. I usually do it 5 to 10 minutes before any big activity. And then it's, usually when I get home from the pool, if I'm not like draped in children all over me, then I'll try to do a quick set. Theragun, which is the ones that we have, there's an app that it kind of guides you through different movements or different positions and different heads to work on what you're doing. I mean, they have routines specifically for post-swim and post-run and all that stuff. So
pre-run, post-run, post-gym, whatever. Those are pretty good guided sort of exercises, if you will. And these are always really popular. When we go to races, we'll usually get a house and there'll be several folks there. You just sort of leave the Theragun out. Everyone's using it. Battery life will get you through the whole weekend there. But that's definitely one of those things that it's definitely a nice thing to have. And even the small mini size ones, which, you might think smaller, maybe not as powerful, but the ones that we've used will definitely get the job done there. And they have ones, all the way up to, what the NFL teams are using and that sort of thing.
Yeah, I actually have one of the sort of the jackhammer versions, and it's just too much. Shipper has like the regular version, and I have the jackhammer version, and it's just like, just don't need the extra,
Yeah, they have all sorts of levels there from nothing. Now ones have like cold tips and heated warm tips with infrared and stuff, like, adjust based on your budget and that sort of thing there. Certainly need it and need that stuff.
For sure. Now, finally on our list is the big ticket gift. The big ticket gift. Like what? Like you're really trying to win the holidays. You're trying to send a message. Now, getting to swim run, especially if you're in California or North America, you want to go anywhere to do a swim run, it's going to cost you. So first on our list was certainly buy someone a plane ticket.
There you go.
Just do it.
Plane ticket, ferry ticket, buy them their travel legs to get to said swim run that you bought them tickets for in the earlier version of the holiday list here. But you certainly can't go wrong with that. Or, a plane ticket. I'm not even going to try to one up that one. Carbon fiber shoes, I guess. Maybe.
Carbon fiber shoes are up there. $250 for a pair of shoes. I think in this category would be also, Chipper mentions getting a swim analysis, but hey, you really want to help someone on their swim run journey, pay for coaching. So help someone subsidize, get like a gift certificate for coaching. I know Omble Coaching does that, but there's a lot of coaches here in North America now, which is kind of crazy to think about that there's actually people who are specializing as swim run coaches, which is just such a wonderful thing to see in a sport that's so niche and young.
Yeah.
That I'm always reminding myself, it's like, oh my God, there's like 4 of them now. This is great.
I know, it is pretty cool. And they likely are doing, a month or 3-month kind of plan, and you can, subsidize some of that there. That probably the best bang for your buck in terms of you want to get better at swim run, investing some of those dollars in a coach, some structured training will definitely help you get there.
Yeah. So those are our well, those.
Some of
I
what?
was gonna say that's our list. Is like our list is really endless, but that's our list for our guide, our swim run gift guide for the special swim runner in your life. And again, if you're holding up a mirror, just looking at yourself, that's fine. Hook yourself up. Love thyself.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself. And we wish you all a wonderful holiday. Make sure you get those orders in because Christmas is around the corner and stuff. So if you're trying to get something under the tree, you definitely want to make sure you placed your order, especially if something's coming from Sweden.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Order.
Yeah.
Order away. Also, Low Tide Boys, the merch makes it.
Oh, yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, we got merch.
That's it for this week's episode. Thanks so much for listening to the show. Make sure to subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts. And leave a rating or review, since that's the best way to help other people discover the show and the sport of swim run.
Check out our website, lowtideboys.com. That's boys with a Z, for swim run resources, including gear guides, tips, how-to videos, and so much more. Make sure to check out our meme page at The Low Tide Boys on Instagram. If you have any questions or suggestions for the show, send us a DM or email us at lowtideboys@gmail.com.
We'd like to thank Riding Easy Records for our show music, and of course our wives for their support and tolerance of our swim run and other activities.
Lots of activities.
Lots of activities.
Finally, you can support our efforts on Patreon. Until next time, get out there and go for a swim.
Then a run.
And then a swim.
Then another run.
Then another swim.
Then run some more.
Just keep going.
Let's go.
And then stop at some point because,
And fuel. Don't forget to fuel.
Gotta fuel.
Of course, yes.
In the morning,